Hey everybody, happy 16th of October. It's Friday. Hopefully that means that for many of you, it's good times. So the markets are really moving. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff going in the opposite direction than a lot of people would think. Three names that are going in the opposite direction a lot of people think. Peloton is one, Roku is another, Apple is probably another, not as much though, and Zillow. Zillow is the big, I think the one that's kind of in the midst of what appears to be sort of an exaggerated move that's further than what people have thought. So today, what I'd like to do is spend a few minutes and just say a couple of things. First of all, I want to say thank you. I'm sending you a ton of emails about me driving around in a DeLorean with my friend Lou Bassanese. I appreciate that you receive those emails. It's a really great strategy that we describe in there. But I'm sending you a lot of emails about it right now. So today, right now, I just want to give you some picks. I want to spread some goodwill. I want to talk to you about three stocks. I want to talk to you about where I think they're going. I think that they are three names that a lot of people are interested in. I know a lot of you that are out there in the universe of traders are bullish on these three stocks. So you may be wondering, how far can Peloton go before it stops? How far can Zillow go before it stops? How far can Roku go before it stops? And is this the beginning of the initial stages of sort of a market capitulation and a change in directions before the election? So I'm going to start with just specific names. I want to go into levels of support where I think they may drop to. I want to talk about strategies for taking advantage of any move back up that occurs, but also sort of keeping in mind where the levels are that price might reach. Here we go. First is Zillow. We'll get to Peloton in just a minute. Zillow is, I think, one of the bigger surprises for a lot of people because just like everything else in the tech world, just a monumentally savage beast of a trend upward. And the trend is your friend until the end, right? And then at the end, the trend is no longer your friend and it kicks you in the rear end, right? It just blows you away. And a lot of people aren't ready for that. A lot of people just buy every dip, and stocks only go up is a funny thing to say, but it's absolutely untrue. And I am the third angel of death. I'm the world's biggest bear. I'm the leader of the army of guys that wear clean shirts every day and trade the markets, but focus on bearish things. And it makes me unpopular or whatever. And I also don't care. Zillow has levels to go. And I want to show you what I did here. I drew a fib retracement, and fib retracements are like voodoo, psycho voodoo drug-induced whatever stuff. Also, it works. So I don't know what you want to do about that. Every single time a fib level breaks, if a fib level breaks, it generally points to a move that goes to the next one. And we've broken the 38% on Zillow. The next one is at $95.72. We're already under $100. So we're going to go further under $100. That's my humble opinion. Don't take any advice from me. All trading involves a substantial risk of loss, blah, blah, blah. The next level is the 50% retracement, which lines up perfectly right near $95, which is the monthly October pivot. If you want to trade this on a bounce, that's where I would do it. And besides that, I wouldn't buy this until it breaks 112. And that's a long way for it to go back up. But I wouldn't buy it until it's a momentum play going higher. And when it breaks the highs, the all-time highs or whatever, it's likely to continue from there. But right now, it's making lower lows and lower highs. And so the target is 95. I like the idea of buying $100 puts that expire in January or December. I love the idea and taking profit on those at $95 a share when it falls. So that's what I think is in the cards. If it drops to 95 and it hits this pivot and it bounces upward, I'll draw fib retracement from the highs there down to the pivot and trade it all the way back up, but with a specific and particular emphasis on 112, a momentum break through the highs. Peloton, what is happening? Are the wheels falling off these bikes or what? So Peloton is a rocket ship also. I don't think Peloton, I think as with most of these companies, Peloton, it doesn't make money. It loses $1.38 a share. It's selling a ton of the bikes and blah, 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 dibba-doo. But the gyms are back open. People are going back to the gym. You're naturally going to think that if these sold well when no one had any alternatives, it's likely that people are going to start taking profit. and one of the world's most recent successful investors featured in the Unknown Market Wizards book coming out from Jack Schwager, Chris Camillo, or whatever his name is, the dumb money guy on YouTube, the guy that turned $30,000 into $30 million. He just bought 250 puts, 250 contracts. It probably cost him, I don't know, $100,000. I bet it cost him $200,000. He just loaded up on $250 strikes, or $250 contracts of Peloton puts as a hedge against his long position. I think he owns like $3 million of Peloton stock, and he did it as a hedge. This is the moment where you want to be hedged on something like Peloton. So where is this potentially going? Well, I want to draw the levels, and I want to show you what I'm thinking. Once again, Fibonacci stuff is voodoo, weirdo science art / whatever. There we go. So the 50% retracement is $109.43. That's halfway the distance between where it is right now and the monthly pivot for the month of October. I'm gonna wildly speculate here and say I think that Peloton is going to 110, and then it can bounce. Now, I'm absolutely positively and certainly wrong about that, right? I'm wrong. I can't be right about that. The bears get slaughtered, or the pigs get slaughtered, or whatever. The bears are wrong, and I'm going to look stupid for saying this. And then I'm going to tell you, I think that leading up to the election, there are two things that work against Peloton. One, the gyms are opening back up, and so people are going to the gym, and naturally sales are going down. I think I heard some rumor about Peloton news and some recall. Yeah, the pedals are falling off the bikes. That was a joke. So that's actually a thing. So yeah, that seems to me, this is it's like a week of rest for Peloton. It's completely reasonable. Now, if Peloton breaks 139.70, 139.50, 139.90, $140 a share, if it breaks that level, if it so much as creeps past it, like a teenager stealing the car in the middle of the night, I would buy it. And I'm wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong. I don't care. I don't care about being wrong. I care about making money. So that's Peloton. I think we're falling. I think if I were to buy something now, I would buy the 135 strikes, something with a January or December expiration to give oneself plenty of time. I think that if it moves up from there and you lose a little bit of money, you just close your losing trades, because closing your losing trades is the pathway to happiness, is what Confucius or the Buddha, I don't know who said it. This is Roku. Honestly, I don't know why Roku is, I don't even know what they sell anymore. They make a whopping negative $1.15 per share. They have a market cap of $27 billion for making a plastic stick that no one buys anymore. I don't know. Maybe Roku has technology. I don't know whatever. I'm already in this. So with full disclosure, I'm not in the other two trades. I am in this. I own Roku puts, and I got in early, and I think that the target is 216, 217. I like any puts that are in the money, 230 strike, December, January expirations. I don't want to comment on Roku's business model because I don't know what I'm talking about. And I actually don't know what they sell now. I don't know what in the world they actually sell, because are people still buying these sticks? Is that still a thing? And if it is, are they selling enough to, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't follow my advice. Only buy stocks, right? Because they only go up. Bonus pick. I have 5,000 shares of this company. So you need to know that before and if there's not so you need to know that I am holding on to OPGN until it hits $2.80 a share. But that's a bonus pick. I love this one. I think this one has a ton of potential. Thanks, everybody. It's nice to be here together with you. Appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I hope that I've spread some goodwill here and let you know how much I care about you. Thanks so much. We send you a ton of emails, and we got a lot of stuff going on right now. We have some really great stuff coming up for the election, and I really appreciate the chance to work with you all. And I'll be in touch. Maybe we'll go live tomorrow. Maybe we'll stay in touch. Okay, bye for now.